Now, service quality in the hospitality sector in Nigeria can be inconsistent with issues such as poor customer service, lack of trained personnel and substandard facilities. But with proper monitoring by relevant agencies and adequate safety precautions, the challenges will reduce drastically. Those were the submissions of industry experts at a roundtable meeting between Lagos State Safety Commission and stakeholders in hospitality. Business Ayomide Ajegbe reports, and after this, we'll bring you updates in business and sports.
Stakeholders are of the opinion that if service quality will be improved, there should be investment in training and capacity building for hospitality industry personnel, coupled with constant monitoring to ensure compliance with global best practices.
Our core mandate is to sensitize people on how to upgrade their safety standards. Our core mandate is to ensure that safety becomes a lifestyle in the state. We're also proud to say that in terms of Nigeria, we're at the forefront of leading safety and being the only safety commission in the country.
The reason of this program is because across hotels in Lagos State, we believe that all staff should be trained on first aid measures, on how to deal with basic first aid emergencies in hotels across Lagos State, and kitchen staff should have a full understanding of hygiene and how to deal with food. Most of hoteliers, they're doing very well, but training is required.
As it is in other climes where sharp practices happen, some elements in the hospitality business do not comply to safety rules, and this situation is being handled by relevant agencies with stiff sanctions set to be imposed.
The Lagos State Safety Commission is empowered. They have the mandate to actually do this. So on a yearly basis, consultants or staff are sent to hotels to actually see what they are doing and inspect the building, carry out an audit of the building, and then where there are gaps, they actually advise the hoteliers to put them in place.
We expect them to submit their to register with the Lagos State government on our portal. We have a portal, www.lesgsafetyreg. All hospitality facilities are meant to register on this portal. They see the different type of businesses there. Now, when they register, we also expect them through their safety officers to carry out an extensive risk assessment and also submit a safety documentation.
With forums like this from time to time, there will be proper information and education on how best to conduct hospitality business in a customer-friendly and safety-conscious environment. Ayomide Ajegbe, TVC News, Lagos.
The judiciary has been identified as a critical stakeholder in the development of local content and participation in Nigeria's oil and gas industry. It is for this reason that the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board organized a workshop for judicial officers in Rivers State with a focus on the regulatory framework guiding the sector. Senior correspondent Uchokoro reports.
All functions of the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board revolve around improving local participation in the oil and gas industry. The board was established by the Nigerian Oil and Gas Industry Content Development Act 2010. The NCDMB acknowledges that the ability of the judiciary to properly interpret this law is necessary for achieving its mandate.
It is important that those who dispense justice understand the philosophy behind the law. It helps in better interpretation of the provisions of the law and brings clarity. As the Chief Judge, my Lord, the Chief Justice of Rivers State, highlighted in his goodwill message, the role of the judiciary is basically to interpret the law and interpret it in a manner that gives meaning and helps the court to fulfill the purpose for which a particular law is enacted. So it is through this type of engagement that proper understanding of the very essence of the law is brought home.
This is a capacity building workshop for members of the bar and bench in Rivers State. Judicial officers are of the view that it would add value to the state judiciary given the volume of oil and gas related cases that come before the court.
Given the near total dependence of the Federation on proceeds and rentals from oil and gas exploration and exploitation activities, the intent of the Act is laudable and commendable. It offers us a guaranteed freedom from neo-colonialist economic dominance through gradual and continuous development of our indigenous capability in the oil and gas industry.
The benefit of this workshop to judges and
justices and judges of the courts in Rivers State are indeed enormous, because Rivers State is one of the oil producing states in Nigeria, and there are many local, national, and multinational companies engaged in oil and gas operations and services in the state.
After 13 years of its existence, the NCDMB says it has increased Nigerian content level to 54%. By raising awareness on the act, the board believes it can keep the statistics of local participation in oil and gas on an upward trajectory. Uche Okoro, TVC News, Port Harcourt.